Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining us here on Wednesday, the 29th of July of 2026, as we are we're heading up to, in the next few hours, to a full moon in Aquarius, which is going to be together with Pluto, and the sun is transiting through Leo and is in an embrace with Jupiter. So we've got some amazing opportunities, some wonderful help that's coming through on this full moon in Aquarius. But with Pluto, it does speak to change, transformative energies. What is it that we are needing to release, to culminate, to complete? Look back to February when we had the new moon in Aquarius, and now this is the culmination of it, and that was a solar eclipse. So something is coming to a completion point. Let's see what's going to come through. Where love is concerned, do concentrate on your person. And of course, we'll be extending this reading for members. Members get the extended. It's got nothing to do with Patreon. Patreon is a totally different platform, if you're wondering. And a special thank you to our patrons who keep this channel afloat. Thank you so much to the members as well. We've got a few of you that are on board. And what can I say? Happy full moon. It's going to be stressful with Pluto. It can be very intense, okay? And I'm sure you've heard this from many astrologers, and you're not waiting for me to tell you all this. Patrons, they do get the astrology, so if you're not on Patreon, do consider joining us there so that you are forewarned and forearmed for what's coming up. Okay, so let's look at what's going on in love today. We're going to do a divine spread, which we haven't done for a little while. I feel called to do that. So let's see what the Karma Dharma is. Think of your person. Now, for those of you that don't have a particular person and you're looking for love, obviously you would be called single. These readings can help you. They will show you what energies come through, right? Whether we've got kings, knights, so on and so forth. And I'm saying kings, I should be saying queens as well. We do have some masculine, some guys here on board, but do forgive me, gentlemen. We've got more women here, more females, so take the messages as they resonate for you, and let's get into this and see what's going on. It's very, very hot here in Greece. I hope you're dealing okay. You're doing well with the heat if you're in the northern hemisphere. I know it's gotten quite cold in the southern. I'd like to say a special hello to our friends in Australia. Andrew, I hope you're watching. I hope you're doing okay and coping with the cold. I know it's not the cold that we get here in Europe, up north and in the US, but sometimes it can come close to the cold that we have here. So we've got extreme weather. Anything can happen. We've got a lot of help though, as Aquarius full moon being ruled by Uranus and by Saturn. They are in good aspect, okay, to this full moon. But we've got that Pluto on the full moon. As I said, it can be quite stressful, quite intense, quite transformative. Pluto isn't an easy energy, we know that for a certainty, but it does speak to change. All right, let's see what's coming through. What is the Karma Dharma playing out now? I have mentioned the date, but you can take this as a timeless reading. So let's see what's coming through, dear Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. Calling on Archangel Michael, particularly today. I feel we need his guidance. So let's get into it and let's see what's going on. We are in the chat with you. You can chat with us. So usually, well, I'm going to try and be there. You never know after a few hours. But check out and see if we are able to communicate. Now, the yes please, I suppose, yes, do leave your yes please under the video and give me some time, as I am on the road tomorrow. Give me a few days, I'll get back to all of you. Wow. What a way to go, everyone. So we've got the Lovers. These are choices, of course. Some of you may be coming out of an old connection, connecting with a new connection. Maybe you're called towards your twin flame. Twin flame relationships are never easy. Of course, for me, this is the twin flame card. And Gemini. Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is now direct through the sign of Cancer. So themes from the past will be coming up. Remember that Mercury is going to come and oppose Pluto in Aquarius, because Mercury is going to enter Leo. Mercury will bring us more truths, even though this is a full moon about truths and about change, because it's in good aspect. Where there have been blockages, and Saturn now is retrograde, which says that we've got an opportunity to open, to see the truth. A good connection with Uranus, which also rules Aquarius, this full moon. So we'll see, because, you know, the Sun and Jupiter coming together. I just wanted to also let you know that Jupiter is still, he's not, we're not able to see him up in the sky, so he's going to come out of the darkness around mid-August. So his blessings may have not shown up for you. Remember, Jupiter in Leo is very much about gold, precious, abundance of the heart, generosity, an abundance of courage. Leo is the heart, it's flirtation, it's fun. Okay, so Jupiter now is in the heart of the Sun, which means that he's being burnt. Okay, so he's going through a death process and a rebirth, and that's what we're all going through as per matters of the heart and the inner child, which is Leo. Leo wants to play. Leo wants to flirt and have fun and meet and date and go out and get intimate as well. Leo is a fire sign, speaks to inspiration, passion, desire. So let's see what's coming through, dear Spirit. What's going on in love at this time? Let's take the divine spread and see. Where are we coming from? The root of the reading today. We've got the Star. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is very promising, obviously. Okay, but from what I understand, it speaks to something being left behind. What are you leaving behind to move towards your future life? We're going through a rebirth. We really are, collectively and individually. This is a card of hope. It's a card of communication. It's a card of truth. It's a wish fulfillment. Maybe this connection was all about a wish, your wish being fulfilled, but it does speak to the future. It speaks to being detached, seeing things from a more logical standpoint. Can this relationship stand in reality, or is it just a platonic emotional connection that can really not happen because of practical matters? I mean, we can connect with people, and especially with dating sites and with the internet now, many people do connect that are physically at a distance through social media, and that's normal. Can it work in practical ways? Is it feasible? But this does promise a wish fulfillment, and it's a card of hope. It's in the seed of the reading and in the past. So possibly this connection was a wish fulfillment, possibly for both of you. I don't know if you're connecting with an Aquarius, someone who sees things from a very logical standpoint, someone who possibly is also renowned, well-known in their community. This is, Leo is the famous. It's the people that are known. That's where the Sun is transiting now, and the opposite is Aquarius, which is someone who holds a position of leadership. It could be, you know, through social media, someone who's got their own business, who deals with many people. This could be that you've connected with someone that's very aligned, very spiritually awake, in a community that you're connecting with. Many things could come through with this card. All right, so remember Pluto. Pluto means riches. Pluto and Juno, they're up there in Aquarius, which Aquarius is the future. It does speak to being detached, seeing things more clearly, speaking the truth. Only the truth can stand. Lies don't have two legs to stand on. They stand on one leg, so one cannot stand on one leg forever. So only the truth can stand. And that when I speak of the truth, I speak to the raw, real truth, the actuality, the fundamental truth. This can only be something that will hold. And Pluto in Aquarius speaks to change where there hasn't been truth, speaks to an ending, right? And it does speak to a lot of secrecy as well. So it's like a battle between the truth and the deception for me. And remember that Juno being there, the asteroid of commitment, marriage and relationships, she's retrograding with Pluto there at the early degrees of Aquarius. So it's going to be a sort of a yearly thing with Juno. She's going to turn direct at the late degrees of Capricorn and then connect with Pluto again, and we will know what needs to go. We will know all the hidden mysteries that Pluto was holding. So possibly also some truths now, as the moon is going to light up and receive the sun's light right on Pluto. Let's see what is hidden. What is the mystery here? Wow, the High Priestess. That there are third parties. The High Priestess is many times the other woman, but she also speaks to the knowledge held from within, internal knowledge, going esoterically and knowing the truth, having the wisdom within. And if you've wondered if whoever you're connecting with, if they truly feel that this is a very significant bond, a spiritual bond, because, you know, this is a Pisces card, and Pisces is, of course, it's wearing those rose-colored glasses. I mean, she's even wearing a mask herself, but she holds the knowledge within. Now, I don't know if it's you visiting an astrologer, tarot reader. It could be that you or your person are looking for to solve a particular mystery through someone who is quite wise. But this is also, you may be dealing with someone that's very spiritually awake, or having gone through their awakening, someone who's got a very strong perception, right? They're in tune with the energies. But this is also, for me, what I get from this is, do trust in your higher self and what it's telling you. Okay, that's the most significant message. And the High Priestess being Pisces, we do have a full moon in Pisces, which is going to be a lunar eclipse. It's going to be a very powerful eclipse, full moon on the 28th of August, right, at the early degrees of Pisces. So maybe coming up to that full moon, because that's going to happen in a month from now. The next full moon will be a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So trust your intuition that maybe whatever is in secrecy may be coming through. You may be becoming aware, those, rose-colored glasses, the masks coming off. Trust in that. Do trust in that. But I also feel that there's a very strong spiritual connection. Your person is more than likely spiritually aligned with you. And if you're seeing signs and synchronicities, trust in those. It's like you're in tune with each other. So you feel their pain, they feel yours. It's like an alignment, an exchange of emotions. Pisces is very sensitive and very, very in tune. Remember, the North Node is in Pisces, and that's what we need to collectively follow. So we need to trust, okay, and keep the faith. Recent past, Two of Cups. So there is a connection here. There is a union. On many levels, I would say more than likely, you do see eye to eye, but there can be, because to me, if your person is not aligned, and because we're not taking reversals, and they're more towards, leaning towards the practical side of things, then they may be fearing what it is that they don't know about you. So I get that there is a lot of mystery between the two of you. So being sort of in the dark, wearing those rose-colored glasses, masks being worn, okay, and that there needs to be trust that wherever you're heading, it's that collective north node in Pisces, which is Jupiter ruled, and Jupiter is now going through a rebirth. Jupiter will bring expansion, growth, truth, justice. Let's see, the Two of Cups, yes, could be a soulmate connection. It could be, because we've got the twin flame and we've got the Two of Cups. To me, this is more the soulmate connection. That's more the twin flame. Some of you may be still entangled. And speaking about the entanglement, we will be taking this oracle to see what's going on. Tangled love, it's called. But you may still be entangled in a old situation, a situation that's run its course, you know. So, of course, the situation will be different for each. Now, not all twin flames will be able to come together in this incarnation. You need to trust your higher self and what it's telling you about the dynamics of your connection. Only you know the truth, okay? So take these messages with a grain of salt. What's going on in the now? What are the possibilities in the now? We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is someone that is chasing their desires, someone that covers ground, possibly. Hello, Christy, darling. Hello, beautiful girl. You want to come up and say hello? Hello, baby girl. She's only about 6-7 months old. She's a doll. The Knight of Wands, yeah, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. There is a lot of fire and a lot of air in the sky right now, and it is a time of being driven, you know, needing to chase what it is that you want to manifest, right? The Knight of Wands, of course, could be play. Sometimes this could be the player. Some of you may be doubting that this connection is a spiritual one, or maybe they're just using you for, you know, the intimate side of the relationship, right? Or there's a necessity to cover ground, to take action. Remember, he's holding the Ace of Wands, which is the light. It's that spark that is from within. It's I want to discover, I want to go on this adventure, I want to move towards what it is that's that fire within me, right? It's giving me energy to move forward. So let's see what's coming through. What is crowning this reading? The Seven of Cups. This is like the desire to clear the air. Seven of Cups is many opportunities, many possibilities, yes, but it can speak to confusion and illusion, possibly even deception. Okay, so now Mercury's turned direct in the sign of Cancer, and is going to start to pass over the degrees he retrograded over. So maybe and hopefully the choices that will be made and the information that will come through will sort of clear the air. Okay, now remember, this is a general reading, and the Knight of Wands is, I am driven and I want to take action. I'm not going to sit back. It's not a time of sitting back. It's a time of action. It's a time of creation right now. And we need to follow our heart, right? The Seven of Cups crowning can speak to many possibilities and many openings. Let's see what the action and the advice is. The Ten of Cups. Wow, okay. Ten of Cups. A completion point. A moment of bliss and happiness and flying high and feeling emotionally, an emotional euphoria, feeling so happy. That, you know, this is the advice though. This is the advice and the action possibly that will be taken. That someone wants the whole package. They want something serious. They want to be emotionally fulfilled and complete. Now, I see the Seven of Cups many times as someone possibly that may have a drink or two. Someone that wants to, because it's, to me, even though it's not a Pisces card, it does speak to the past. It's like, remember, the Seven of Cups comes after the Six. So the Six of Cups is nostalgia in the past. So it's like we're diving into the past and sort of doing the work relative to what brought us, what gave us that emotional equilibrium, the feeling of emotional equality and harmony. It does speak to something from the past. So remember that Cancer speaks to the memory, the past. I remember, I go back, right? So there is something rooted in the past that maybe now with Mercury turning direct, the work has been done. Saturn has turned retrograde after squaring with Mercury. So possibly someone is going to take the action to clear the air and open up. This may open up many opportunities. The Ten of Cups could speak to a cycle that's coming to an end as well. If you or your person were in another connection, the Ten of Cups could be the ending of that cycle. Remember, not reading reversals. This turns into the Ace. Okay. So that is the action and advice. The advice is that the theme of clearing the air is going to be very significant around about now. And what's going to show up is possibly many opportunities. Possibly someone is ready and driven because they're following their heart, and it's connected to the memory, to the past. Now, the past could be a past incarnation, which could be a twin flame connection, or it could be a past connection, whether it was 6 months ago, 10 years ago, whatever that is. The desire is to clear the air and bring bliss, happiness, and a completion point and a new beginning. Let's see what the possible outcome is. We've got the Sun. That is absolutely gorgeous. Reconnection, rekindling, happiness, truth, healing, fun. What can I say? The Sun in Leo, in the sign that it rules with Jupiter. It's like the truth cannot be contained. It's going to overflow because there is nothing hidden under the sun. Now we've got Aquarius, we've got Leo. This full moon is going to be very significant. So a lot of things will clear. You will see the truth. Maybe someone will be open because this is also the inner child. It's the heart. Maybe you've been dealing with someone that was avoiding you. Remember, you being here, you're the empath. You're awake. You are in tune. Maybe your person needed to go through their own lessons. They were avoiding. They were fearing. These could be complexes that are rooted in the past with the family. Remember, we're on a full moon, and the moon is the mother. Okay? It is the emotional self. It's the emotional body. It's the soul. So let's see what the advice is coming from the divine. We've got the Seven of Swords, which is the thief. So a lot of lies, deception. This could be tactics. This could be intelligence, right? We're talking about air, and air is communication, perception. Someone has been trying to either hide things from you, trying not to rock the boat and lose you, sort of keep you holding on just by the skin of your teeth. Someone hiding their emotions, fearing being emotionally vulnerable. Okay, so this could also be a secretive connection because there are third parties, or someone's not ready to spill the beans to the family, to the children, if there are children, whatever this is. Let's see with the Seven of Swords, what else? We've got the Four of Cups. Maybe this is a secretive connection because where someone was emotionally, Four of Cups, they were unhappy. But you see the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, he's totally there. He can see this, the hand of Spirit offering him this cup. These could be a return to second chances, missed opportunities, emotional opportunities from the past, possibly as well, or someone very unhappy and strategizing and taking care of business, getting away from a situation that they were unhappy in. What else? And this could also speak to, because air could speak to legalities, you know, I don't want to rock the boat. I want to end this past situation peacefully without too many hassles. So I need to be smart about it. What else? And we've got the Eight of Swords. 7 and 8 swords, that's 15 swords, that's the devil. Now, the devil to me is Saturn, and Saturn is retrograde. He's very powerful as he retrograded a few days ago. He's still stationed and trying to move wealth. He's not really moving backwards, not really retrograding, but our view from the earth, it looks as though Saturn will be going backwards, but he's so powerful right now. And so testing, I'm going to say, because it's like he's saying, I'm going to give you an opportunity and that chance, but there's something that you're needing to leave behind, whether it's a person, a situation, complexes, fears, whatever it is, and that pertains to you and possibly your person and or. So the Eight of Swords is negative thinking, my dear friends. It's like, you know, the boundaries are put up by us, not by the other person, more than likely. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Not surprising at all, not surprising. This is the awakening, this is the shift, this is the big change. What's happening, my dear friends? Here is the Tower. What is this truth that's going to be revealed? What is shifting? What is breaking? It's like imagining that there's a mountain in front of you, which is the, you know, it's the energy of Kronos, Saturn, the blockages, the hardships, the practical. It's too hard. I don't know if I can climb this mountain, but Uranus, remember, it rules Aquarius, and Aquarius is the ingenious mind. It's also a connection to God, spirit. So expect downloads, expect know-how, how to break through, break out, break free. And this is information coming to you as to what was hidden, okay, what was hidden. The mystery is being solved because Uranus is in a good aspect to the Sun and Jupiter in Leo. But I'm going to say also that Mars, which rules Aries, right, which is the initiation, the beginning, is in Gemini, in an air sign. So sort of going back and forth, being curious, testing this, trying this, doing their research. Mars is the masculine energy. We all hold masculine within us. But when we look at Mars and Venus is in Virgo, both mutable signs, there needs to be flexibility. change will happen. So Mars and Venus, the lovers of the zodiac, they're in a challenging aspect. Mars, it's a Martian energy, which says we need to take action. But it's also crisis. It's called crisis in action. Through crisis, something is going to break down, break through, and then we will see what the birthing is of that. Okay? What is the Tower sitting on? Oh my God. Oh my God, everyone. Goosebumps all over. And the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, this is like waiting for change. There's been heartbreak, there's been a disappointment. Some of you maybe have been waiting for a very long time. Losing hope. This is a major arcana. It's stronger than the rest of the cards. This shift will happen. It's the hand of Spirit and the hand of God. What is this Four of Swords about? It's the Ace of Swords. It's about truth. It's about victory. Five Swords. Five Swords. Conflict, internal, external, the involvement of others, right? But opportunities. Five of Cups. Emotional loss. A sense of loss. Focusing on the past. Not looking at the two cups that are standing. Five. I don't know. Maybe the month of May, something happened then. Let's leave these and let's take some other messages. We're going to take extra cards on the extended and see what is what. As a reading, a general reading, this is very promising indeed. We've got the sun, we've got the star, right? Actually, I'm just going to take one card on the High Priestess, which is in the hidden position. And then I'm going to take some oracles, some Lenormand, and some advice. We'll see. Let's go. And we've got the Five of Cups, so that's very significant. See the Three Cups? Someone is mourning, or the hardships are that there are third parties. Okay? And it hasn't been easy. Hasn't been easy to release that. The Three Cups that are spilt is like someone is keeping a lot of secrets, not being open. I don't know if I can trust my intuition. Or some of you found out that there is a third party. Maybe you found out that you're the third party. It will be different for each, okay? Let's see what else we need to see here. Let's take some Lenormand. Interesting that we had the Tower, which is a Uranian energy, and Uranus is in Gemini, right? What's going on in love, dear Spirit? What is happening in love? We've got the Divine Feminine. We have the Lucky Clover. Now, if you're a feminine here, this is you. If you're a masculine, you're looking for, you know, you're in a relationship with a Divine Feminine, then this is them. But as an energy, the feminine energy speaks to nurturing, loving, patience, recessive energies, but also remember the feminine is what that gives birth. So there's a potential for a birthing, which is like, you know, an opening. And there is we've got the Lucky Clover, which does bring opportunities. And we've got the Tower. Wow, okay, the Tower is not an easy card. It's not like that Tower in the Lenormand. It does speak to, for me, it's contracts, it's solitude, it's also doing things by the book, right? And the Tower also can speak to someone that is very lonely, someone that has got heavy responsibilities. It can speak to delays, okay? So the positive with the Tower for me, because it's like a Saturnian energy, is that Saturn, after the tests, will give very big rewards. No can do at this time. Let me just take a couple more cards here. So maybe some of you are being very, very patient, but there's an opportunity here to actually ground and, as I said, the practical side of the relationship. But the opportunity is for someone to find their freedom, to also through the testing times, get through the testing, let's say, of Chronos. It's like an opportunity that will come, but you need to grab that opportunity. For others of you, this is saying that there will be an opportunity, but it may delay. What is the divine feminine? We've got the letter, the communication, anything legal. What is the lucky clover? We've got the path opening, travel, opportunities, separation, hesitation, opportunities, second choices, travel, dilemmas. And then let's see what the Tower says. And we've got the romance. We've got the flowers, which is it's an offer, right? It's you being valued. It's your person coming through and offering you something, but it may delay. This could be an offer to catch up. This could be someone returning from the past, someone needing to cover ground. Okay? All these things. And the key is the open wound. Remember that Chiron now is at the early degrees of Taurus. So we're looking to value. Can this become stable? Is it feasible? The key is an open wound. It could be related to family, the past, so on and so forth. The key can also be an opening. It's an opportune moment, right? So revelations, truths, lots of things being revealed, opportunities. Let's see what the Tangled Love says, advises. What's going on in love? Real love, real deal, true bond, unshakable, divine union. Beautiful. Absolutely. What else, dear Spirit? Guilt, stress, anxiety, ashamed and remorseful. And avoidance. I spoke to an avoidance earlier, right? Ghosted, in hiding, conflicted, introspection and feeling guilty. We've got two cards that speak to guilt. Even though there's real love, and this is the real deal, obviously the challenges are that someone has been avoiding because of fears, because of complexes, because of an open wound that stems from the family, from their mother. They may have come from a broken home, you know, single parent, so on and so forth. So I do feel this is a very significant reading, and it's right on point with, twin flame connections where there is some avoidance, where there are challenges, and these are cycles that may last for a long time, okay? We're not all on the same timeline, but generally speaking and looking at the energies in the sky, there is a lot that can change right now. But are you willing to move forward? Are you willing to follow your heart? These are questions that we need to ask ourselves, but also the others need to ask themselves. Let's see what's at the bottom. Controversy, drama, scandal, disbelief, hidden things revealed. Totally. And remember that Leo could be drama. So there could be a lot of drama around this full moon for the next couple of weeks for sure, until the upcoming new moon in Leo eclipse. So I'm going to say give it at least 6 weeks and see what's going to come through. There will be things that will come through. There will be disbelief. a lot will be revealed and there will be drama. So that's what's coming through. Let's see what the energy oracle advises. We'll take some love messages as well, some thoughts. Dear Spirit, can you please advise energetically what's coming through? And now this is not a love oracle, but we'll see how we can sort of either tune it in with love relative to relationships, because relationships with Venus and Mars in a square are very significant right now. And of course Venus is not only relationships, values, money, finances. Mars is creativity, whatever we're creating and wherever we're putting our energies. So it's hard, it's been hard. Okay, let's see what the advice is. Thank you, Spirit. Indecision. So it's come through in the reverse, which is wonderful. You see they're in between a portal, thinking of moving forward, but there's been indecision. It's a number 8, which to me is like someone's coming back to the same position where maybe they had a tough time deciding to walk through that portal. But the fact that it's in the reverse, for some of you this may be that the decision will be in the near future. For others of you, someone's made up their mind, they've chosen already. So let's see what the advice says. The reversed message. Congratulations, this card reversed indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You have either recently made or are just about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. Remember that Kronos is structure, and Kronos is retrograde. It's like he's put down the boundaries. He's sort of giving us a breather. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear choice. Then let yourself, open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. This could also be a message for your person if they were the one that were in an indecision. And those of you that are having a hard time deciding, here comes the Tower and makes the decision for you. All right, I want to take a couple of cards from the Cartomanzia and then the Twin Flame Messages by Mystic Moon. Let's see what's coming through with the Cartomanzia. What's possibly going to happen in love? Some of you are going to realize, and this could be quite revealing, shocking, that there is real love, that this is a real deal. Okay, others of you, some of you may figure out that there wasn't a real deal, that this was not a true bond and it was only for fun. It was only for fun. Remember that this will not be because the sun as the outcome says that things will come to light. It doesn't mean that everyone is going to reconcile, okay? Let's go. So it looks like some news is coming through. The maid, the consultant. This is someone like the divine feminine here. Someone who's been of service. Someone who is patient, right? And even the letter is on the divine feminine. Here she is opening up a book. It's like some information is coming to her. We've got the bambino, the child. Okay. This is like something new. Something new. There could be money problems. Someone feels broke. They're not in a good financial situation. It can be anxiety about a new beginning. There could be anxiety, even problems relative to parenthood with children, right? Children being in the story. This speaks to psychic abilities, mysticism. It's good if you can meditate on this full moon. Some truths will come to you. This is like needing to wait that there is a new beginning here. The possibility of that and any blocks being broken down. And we've got the clergyman. This is like the Hierophant. This is like the King of Wands or King of Swords. A lot of truths will come through. They are connected to family. I do see Taurus as well. Someone may be opening up and talking about their open wound relative to marriage or traditions or family or something like that. But something is going to feel like a new beginning here, and a lot of revelations possibly here. Also someone breaking traditions here, I see. Now, some news that you may receive may not be that comfortable, but whatever this discomfort is, it does promise a new beginning, okay? So we'll leave it there. Let's take the love messages, and we'll take 3 and continue in the extended. You may receive your own love message. Yes, please do comment beneath. And if you don't want a love message, just leave us a couple of hearts. 1 heart, it does help the channel. It helps the algorithm. Thank you so much. Think of your person. Remember, we may also be tuning into your energy as well as your person's. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. How could you still love me after all I've done? Being apart has been life-changing for me. And I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. That is right on point, because Aquarius is authenticity, is doing things very differently. And whether we're afraid or not, that's a different story altogether. Whoever is afraid, they stay stuck, and they stay stuck in a rut. The thing is, Leo, the Sun and Jupiter transiting through Leo, because Leo is confidence. They know their power, the power that they hold. And Jupiter will expand on that power, will expand on the truth, will expand on the Sun. So remember, this is a new seed. Jupiter and the Sun, they're a new seed. And go back 12 years when Jupiter and the Sun reconnected. Jupiter went through a rebirth 12 years ago. Where were you 12 years ago? But hopefully there will be authenticity and no more lies and deception here. Someone does fear being truthful, because maybe they haven't been so truthful in the past. But you know, the truth, as I said, cannot the lies and the deception cannot stand anymore, because that full moon is going to light up a lot of and release a lot of lies, deception. It's like an opening, right next to Pluto. Pluto is change. Pluto is lies, deception, control, jealousy. There will be a lot of these themes that will be showing up for us with this full moon. So, all right, we shall leave it there. We'll be taking the dice in the extended. We'll be taking more cards, obviously, and give you more clarity on what's going on. What are the possibilities in love? Thank you so much, everyone, for connecting with us. We'll be back next Tuesday as normal. For patrons, of course, the love readings will be worked on for August, the month ahead astrology as well. We've done a short as well for the members. I hope you've watched it. If you missed it, do search for it. And we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone. Love and light, and happy full moon. Fingers crossed that everything goes the right way, and in whichever way that you hope that your heart desires. Love you also. Talk to you very soon.